All right, number 3 is all about maximizing profit for this airline. Um, if they want to make this flight, they need to sell a certain number of first class tickets and tourist class tickets. There's a number of passengers the plane can carry, and then it tells us how much profit they make from each type of ticket. And so the first one that I'll talk about is the variables. First, F stands for the number of first class tickets sold. T stands for the number of tourist class tickets sold. And so one of the constraints coming from this first line, at least 12 first class tickets have to be sold, and at least 16 tourist class tickets have to be sold. So F needs to be greater than or equal to 12. T needs to be greater than or equal to 16. And then the plane can't carry more than 50 passengers, so F plus T has to be less than or equal to 50. And then the profit is equal to $24 times the number of first class tickets plus $26 times the number of tourist class tickets. All right, so I've created a little graph here where I put T on the y-axis and F on the x-axis, and I went up by 4s on each side of this. So if you use that paper, you can compare it. You could have gone up by 3s, 2s, you just have to get up to 50 because that's my y-intercept here. I'm going to solve for T. It needs to be less than or equal to negative F plus 50. Okay, and so what do I know about F? It needs to be greater than or equal to 12. Okay, there's the line 12. Straighten that up. And then we'll do the line T has to be greater than or equal to 16. That line's right there. So we're looking up in this area. And then the last one, negative F plus 50. So 50. So if I go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, I should get to the same spot here. So if I go down 50, I should go over 50. You'll get there eventually if you don't. And there's that one right there. And the area I'm looking at is this area in here. Ooh, they sprayed some stuff in here and I'm struggling. I'll make it though. Okay, so we've got several vertices here, several meaning 3, places that could be solutions or could maximize the profit function. I've got 12, 16, which that's F is 12, 16 is T. Okay, and that makes sense because I have to have at least 12 first class, at least 16 tourist class. So that's just the bare minimum to make the flight. And then my other options are, so looking at this function, if T is 16, it's going to be negative 34. So that point right there is 34, 16. And if you're wondering how I got that, okay, I know that it's where T is greater than or equal to 16 intersects T is less than or equal to F, negative F plus 50. So I just put 16 there, negative F plus 50. So when T is 16, I solved for F. And now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to put 12 in for F, negative 12, and I get 38 for T. And that's my other point, this one right here. Okay, so now we got to figure out which one maximizes this function. Maybe this one? We'll see. It's not the first one. Alright, so it's 24 times the number of first class tickets plus 26 times the number of tourist class. Okay, there's my first option. Another option would be 34 here. And also 16 there. I bet that's going to make us more money. And then the final option, we have 12 here. Oops. And 38 there. Woo. Just narrowly the more profitable, 1,276 bucks. And so this is our solution. Okay, the last two, I'm just going to work them out on paper, and I'll post that in the comment on the assignment.